This is work order 27966. We're at 12810 West Apodaca. And looking at the front of the house, we see very nice plants, very few, if any, weeds. However, these plants are in desperate need of being trimmed. Driveway looks good, just has some minor marks in it from bicycles and cars. The front of the house is in good shape. Most houses seem to have this characteristic here. It needs to be nailed and caulked. The rest of the garage door opening is in good shape. Same goes for this side. It needs a little caulk, and there's a slight bit of damage to the stucco. The eaves and the fascia look very good all around the house. Front wall is clean. There's a hole in the front here, the stucco. The front porch is fairly clean. The screen is damaged. The front window. There are some cracks. What's happening here is the drywall tape is coming apart at the seams. It's not a problem now, but it will be down the road. Stucco's pretty good in front porch area. There's a crack here that would be taken care of if it was painted. The door is experiencing a little settling. When we open the door, this top corner catches. As you can see, we have some cracking up here. There's a hole in the drywall, and there's a nail coming through in the ceiling over here. The ceiling is clean, in good condition. The walls in this house are mostly free of nail holes. There's a couple of nail holes in this wall and in most of the walls. The biggest problem with these walls is that they're flat, originally flat, and somebody has painted a different texture on it, which is a satin possibly, that's smoother, and it shows on some areas of the house. What also shows are some smudges. And there's a few holes, nothing unusual. The worst part is these entryways. We have a little damage here and up here. But these entryways, as you can see, or archway in this case, has a lot of handprints on the edges. That's a characteristic of most of the house. This wall here has a nail or a screw in it. Windows look good. There's no electricity to see if any of the lights or appliances work or don't work. Laundry room is nice and clean. With some exceptions, the light does not work, as I said before. This is a light cover for the garage. As you can see, the garage has a light fixture. We take that light cover with the exception of that large light bulb. It doesn't allow it. This garage walls are very clean compared to a lot of garages, although there's still a little bit of marks on them. The floor also is pretty typical. It looks fairly clean. It could probably use pressure washing to clean it up. Otherwise, it looks good. So Somebody left some personal property here. The kitchen is remarkably clean. Here are some light bulbs and a light cover. Oh, I don't know that it's a light cover. Looks like maybe a cookie jar type of thing. And the refrigerator is very clean. I want to show you the cabinets while the doors are open. Cabinets are a little dusty, but overall are very clean within the kitchen, including the sink base. These all look very nice, and it looks good. This cabinet's a little dusty. A little bit of dust, but that's about it. We have here a Whirlpool microwave, and it is clean. You can see the serial number. Oh, let's see here. Serial number is TRP 4236722. We have also here a Whirlpool range. It is clean. Looks very nice. We have serial number RR0210597. Sorry about the noise. Dishwasher is a Whirlpool dishwasher. It is pretty clean. It has a serial number of FR014774. We move across the pantry. Shelves are dirty, as they typically are in a pantry. As we move to the right, we see the telltale signs of handprints occasioned by the flat paint. You can't clean these on flat paint. You can't wash them off. They can only be painted over. More fingerprints in other places. The hall bath is very clean. Don't look at me. There's no light, so we can't see very well. Cabinets below are fine. Drawers work. Toilet is clean. This wall has a little bit of previous patchwork to it. It's not certain who would have done that. Might have been done before the people moved in, but it's a great big patch on the wall here that needs to be retextured, which would be easy to do once if it was repainted. This closet looks nice and clean. This, now bedroom one, first bedroom we come to, the first thing we notice is that it has very dark stains on the carpet. It looks as though this was an office. We can kind of see where the desk would have been and where people would have put their feet. Very, very dark. The room is relatively clean. It has a few marks on the walls. There are some stains or dark spots where the desk would have been. As over here, closet is clean, door is good, door jamb is good. The base is marked over here. Bedroom 2 has telltale signs of traffic around what might have been a bed, probably. Although this room is actually very clean, the walls are almost completely free of nail holes. There's some hand stains along the side of the closet. Most of the sills, window sills, look like they've never been painted. This room is good. Carpet still needs a little cleaning. And some hand marks over by the light switches. We move into the master. We see a little bit of a spot on the wall. Not too bad. The doorway is in good shape. Door looks good. Carpet has some spots on it. The wall, as we can see, has been spot painted with another finish. It's a shiny finish versus a flat finish. So somebody's done some touch-up painting here with a different, it's the same color, it's just a different finish. This room is relatively free of holes. There's a couple of holes here and here, a couple more here. A mark in the wall there. Most prominent is this stain on the wall here, which looks like it was on the side of the bed. These sills look like they've not been painted also. They look like it's never been paint on them. And there's a little cracking. This one has a chip. And there's some cracking around the window here. And the base is shrinking maybe, and some of these corners needs some caulk to touch them up. Should be done during a paint job. This wall is very clean. Bathroom is remarkably clean. The shower is very clean. Sinks are good. Medicine cabinet is very nice. Under the sinks are clean. There's no light, so we can't really turn the light on in the toilet, but this looks clean. The toilet itself is clean. More handprints along the sides. Small closet, walk-in closet. Has some plumbing parts and potentially a couple of pieces of shade left over. Otherwise quite clean. Carpet needs some attention. Carpet in the living room is, the master bedroom here is dirty, mostly at the entry. As we go around to the right, we see some damage that has been painted to this little spot of kind of a shelf. And we can see a crack in the ceiling from one side to the middle here, and it seems to end. We're back in the living room, or the family room. We also see a hole or two in the wall, some blemishes and marks on the bottom. And again, we see a little cracking or gaps in the base that need to be caulked. We can see also some blemishes on the wall that are characteristic of flat paint. The fan looks good, ceiling looks good except for this crack. We're going to go outside to the back. Door's in good shape. Patio looks good. There is a minor dent in the stucco here, and a nail over here on this side. Also have a couple of nails over here on this side. The ceiling is peeling, the tape is starting to peel, much like the front ceiling and the front patio is, with a little bit of cracking over here. Overall, the patio looks very good. Backyard is very nice, with the exception of the bushes needing quite a bit of trimming. The tree, these bushes behind the tree and all around here are pretty much overgrown. The tree is a beautiful big tree. Maybe it needs to be trimmed, I don't know. Very, very nice tree. The walls look pretty good back here. The side of the house is in good condition, with the exception of these stakes need to be thrown away, and there's quite a bit of weeds or grass. Weeds growing up needs to be taken care of. Fascia looks good over here. The house, we're seeing a little bit of peeling on the footing, but the stucco and the rest of the house looks good. We do have some cracks on the base of this stand for the air conditioner. The backyard grass looks like it needs a little watering, otherwise in pretty good shape. The west or east side of the house is also very clean. Everything looks good. Tough to rekey when you don't have a master key, huh? Yeah, it needs to be done. I sympathize with you on that score though, because I'd hate to be the one doing it. Okay. Great. Okay. Oh, hey, I got something else. When you go to New England on Wednesday, either today or tomorrow or Wednesday morning, come by the shop and pick up as many what do you call it, war shops as you can find, because because that